What is your name? How old are you? And why are we here today?
Hi, I'm Samantha, and I'm a 26-year-old woman that's living an autistic journey. My goal here is for you is to get to know my skills and get to know me as a person.
But we are not interviewing for a job. They don't need to know your skills, right?
Okay.
You're 26. Hi, Samantha. 26. Why are we here today? What are you talking about? Okay.
Okay.
Tell me about your experience of being on the autism spectrum.
I personally feel like being a 26-year-old on the autism spectrum is not easy because there are certain challenges that come with it. And I could name them. Like, for example, I talk with my hands because I'm not good at times communicating, forming a sentence. I don't like to be around like large crowds or loud sounds and much more. But there's also positive things that I'm good at. Like, for instance, I love art. I take therapy for my health. Um, I pray for others because I have to keep everyone together. People ask me a question, whether it's good or bad. I try to form a sentence the best way I can, but I also get anxious because I have anxiety as well. And it's just like it, I just feel like in that moment when I'm trying to say something, I get stuck on my words, then I become very frustrated.
Like being in crowded rooms or like crowds. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I want to run away from it, but that's life. I cannot push people away. You know, that's something I have to work on, you know, and I just don't like it, but we have to live with it.
Talk about some of your like challenges and being social and like communicating and being around others. But what are some of the things that you find easy in being in social spaces?
I believe one thing that really helped me get through my day is God, because in my family we a big believer about God. And I know everybody doesn't believe in God, but in my family it's all about love, honesty, and faith. So that's how I get through my day. I also carry a picture of my dad.
So you're saying that you carry a picture of your dad?
Yeah. And the reason why I carry a picture of my dad is in 2005 I was small at the time, so I couldn't really progress anything until I got older. And
What are some tools that you have that help you navigate or get around social interactions? Maybe you're meeting a new stranger, maybe you're in a new work environment. What makes that easy for you?
I what make it easy for me, of course, God, but there's other things that make it easy for me. It's music because music is my coping mechanism. It helps me to navigate my day.
How do you use music? Do you like listen to music while you're doing like a new skill, or like you're learning a new skill, or maybe you're walking in the street? Like, when do you listen to music?
I listen to music when I'm traveling or when I'm coloring, or I will like um watch like different kind of artists on YouTube. Like for instance, my favorite artist is Camila Cabello, and I wish I could go to her concert, but I don't do good with large people around me.
Do you think you're gonna be able to get up to a point where you are gonna make it to a concert, or you're still working towards that?
I'm still working towards it.
Can you talk about like maybe others, like things that make you feel like overwhelmed or upset? So you said like crowds, maybe the noises from large crowds make you
Yeah,
feel maybe frustrated.
yeah. I think like when I'm trying to get home, when I like for instance today I was waiting for the train and it was packed and I'm like let me just wait for the next train. So the next train was better than the first train.
But often at times it looks like you have to make accommodations for yourself.
Yeah.
You have to make space for yourself and make room.
Yeah.
What is something that in the workplace that makes it either the same or either different from somebody who might not have autism versus somebody who does have autism?
I feel like when you're trying to look for a job, someone who don't have autism, it's good to learn about it. And someone does have autism, it's make it really hard because they don't understand everything like me because I had to take my time.
So you're talking about like you want people in the workplace to know more about people with autism in the workplace to make
Yeah.
it more what?
To make it more inclusive for everyone that doesn't have autism. And it's not really easy to get a job being different. And I totally could relate to that. And I have some cousins that have severe autism, and they take like special needs like classes and stuff like that.
I would say that listening to these things that have been like very enlightening for me, I would say like what is like one thing that you really enjoy doing that maybe if you're I don't know, like what does Martha like to do? Is it different from people who are not autistic?
I think for me, what I like to do is, you know, be with my family because my family is like the strength and I'm their strength. And
Ooh. What does Samantha like to do? What are your hobbies, Sam?
uh,
What are things that you're really good at? I don't want to hear that political answer no more. It was something that you're really, really good at.
Something that I'm really good at is I good at taking care of my niece. Because I had that experience in the after school program, but also working with the elderly.
Girl, this is not a job interview. What are some of your hobbies, Samantha? What are some things that you really enjoy doing?
I love to play Mario Kart because I have a Nintendo Switch. Currently I'm on Life is Strange. Before I got the game, I was looking at it and hearing people's thoughts. Now I have the game. Um, for the next game, it's still the same game, but also is a different twist to it.
Really like video
Yeah.
games.
I'm really good at like solving things. Like for instance, my sister, she has this Harry Potter like paper mache, whatever you call it, that she got for Christmas, and she asked me to do it because she couldn't do it herself. It was a lot of instructions.
Go serve the people. Bring it back.
So this is what I'm good at. The head is kind of crooked because we had some technical difficulties. But she loved it.
So it's like you learn, like you're really good at like solving problems. It's like you learn how to like study the thing and you make the things really fast. Like you know how to build stuff really quickly. Like you're really good at crafts. You're really good at video games. Like
Yeah.
you really focus on those things.
Also baking. I love to bake.
Also really good at baking. If you had to leave like one piece of advice for other autistic adults and young adults, what advice would it be?
My goal here for my YouTube channel is to get to know you and you get to know me at a different pace. I feel like autism is not talking about a lot on social media. And we need to talk more about it. We don't have to be afraid about it. I know how you feel. I was in the same position. But now look at where I am. Look at where you are, you know, and pat yourself on the back. You know, you may not know one thing or two things or three things. That's okay. You know, life is not easy, but we will get there. Hey guys, Sam here. If you enjoyed my story about my journey as an autistic and adult, leave a comment and do all the beautiful things that you need more.